and welcome everybody into the recap of my backtesting review. That you probably didn't watch the 10 plus hours of content because of course it was quite a bit and quite boring, I would say. But this is the recap that is made for you and for me to have an edge on the market. Of course, it's brought to you by Yet.Another.FX.Trader. So let's get into it. So the methodology. We're going to talk about the methodology, the numbers and the stats, the insights, and some final thoughts. Methodology, of course, if you saw a little bit, I was taking a screenshot of every New York session from the beginning of January until the end of May. The timing, I only trade during New York session, so from New York open up until 11 AM, which is usually London close. Then what I did was backtesting it. So I have a trading plan in mind. I have a couple of setups, and then I was using a black page to unveil slowly the chart. I'm going to show you later. I'm also going to show you now a short clip. Then after backtesting it, I reviewed the data. So I entered all the relevant data. So what the setup was, how many pips, how far would it go, what was the trend. And then I will review the setup and separate highlight some insights that might be useful for me in actual live trading. So the research was exactly like this. As you can see here, I was using this New York session screenshot, and then I was slowly moving the blackboard to the right side in order to see what the perception was. And with this market I was sort of taking trades. So you can see if it was red, it was a loss, minus 15 pips. Maybe here I was looking for buys, and then I was looking for sells below here at a fake out, sending the trend, plotting out the relevant and recent price sensitivity area, taking live entries, and then dragging the blackboard to see and check the results. So of course the timeline was quite long, I would say. Went from January till May, and was a total of 102 trading days, which is a little bit of a sample size, I would say. The statistics. So what I wanted to see was the win rate of my setup, the average daily trades, average pip for each trade, so how far my ideas would go, if I had to take them in trend, counter trend, whatever, the setup type that was preferred, and the expected values per each trade. If you can see already on the left hand side, and this was the main result. It was a 50% win rate with my TP, 3-1, and that's here in details. So with the 20 pips TP, I had 307 wins, 95 losses, which amounts to a 76% win rate, which is absolutely profitable, as you can see. But the AV is lower than the others. We're going to see with the TP30, I had, of course, less wins. I had only a 67% win rate, but the AV was better because, of course, each win was bringing me 10 pips more with the same losses. And then with the TP 3-1, which is actually the main thing, I had a 57 win rate, 229 wins, so like 80 less than the 20, with almost double the losses. But with at 57% win rate, I still had 19 pips expected value per trade, which is very, very good. So this is a very profitable setup. And we're going to see the intrend versus counter trend. As you can see, basically matching if I had to look for the lower time frame or the high time frame trend. So it doesn't really matter if it's matching or not, as long as it is in trend. Most of the trades that I took were in trend because the intrend trades work better. If I had simply had to follow the trend continuation, they don't need to match. Lower time frame is king, and this is sort of the result. The result is that I will take intrend trades based on the market structure on the lower time frame. This is my go-to rule. Then I saw that I have like 4 pips, 4 trades opportunities during a day, and I usually need to take basically all of them. Otherwise, I would probably lose, because maybe I have 3 losses in a row, and then there will be a win, which will, so I have 3 losses. But if I don't take the last one, maybe I don't take the win that will bring everything break even. Maybe I take 2 losses and then I don't take the third one that will bring me to profitable trade. So that's very important to take all of them. I saw that doing my winning trades at an average pip range of 94 pips. So on average, the winning trades will go 94 pips, because some of them will go 300 pips, some of them will only go 30 pips, but on average, a winning trade is going there. I also backtested with a TP of 60 or 50, and so far it will be profitable to have a 45 pips TP, because still the plain number of winning trades will be too low. I saw that most of the trades that I took were break and retest. 100, 1/3, 30% was end of pullback, which is quite sketchy, but we're going to talk about it during the insights. So yes, this is already the answer. Yes, it's profitable. Yes, I have an edge. I found and proved that I have an edge on the market. Then the second insight was that most days have a reasonable trend and range, people range of course, where price will break above or below my price sensitivity areas and give me profitable opportunities. Most days do offer me. There are a few days that are not. And that's the last insight. And if I keep trying to trade into a range when the price is not breaking any higher highs or lower lows, then it will be bad. Another insight is I can take losses and then keep trading for further opportunities, and more often than not, I will end up the day profitably. So that's what I say. Maybe I take 1, 2, 3 trades losses because the price gives me fake out, fake out, then another fake out. I take, for example, I take this one, and this one. If then I'm not there to take this break and retest like this, I am actually losing the day instead of winning it, even though the setup will give me a profitable signals for the day, even it's a break-even day. Yes, but maybe this one gives me, now that the price starts to trend, it gives me 2 opportunities. So yes, that's absolutely very important to think about it. Then I need to take, that's very connected. I would say that I need to take the 3 hours. I don't know if the trade idea will come up at 2:30, which is 8:30 a.m., or if it's coming in the last 30 minutes of the session. I just need to stay there. Then I need to stop using high time frames, so 15-minute, hourly, 4 hours, looking at the dollar index, looking at the equities. No, I simply need to check the price action on the chart with the fundamentals, of course, then I will be profitable. Last one is about the setup, is the break and retest needs to clearly break the previous PSA or key level. However, the end of pullback, it's quite counterintuitive because most of the times it's counter trend on the lower time frame, but making sense on the high time frame. So that's might be something that I want to avoid unless I might really want to risk it. And yes, that's another insight about the setup. Let's see. Most of I will trade is the break and retest. Final thoughts is that, of course, now I have to give it a chance to work in the live trading, because this was not live trading, and the most difficult part is to actually take all the trades during live session. And I will now trade this plan for this setup for 6 months straight to see if during live trading I will keep this win rate, which will make it very, very profitable. Thanks for watching. If you don't already, I hope you can follow me on YouTube and Instagram for daily news and updates on my journey. See you guys next time.